What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with Texoma RC, and I need you to get fired up, dude. This is V3 on the rocks as an ultralight, set up as a JLU, coming in at 313 grams without a battery versus the Cliffhanger on the cheat code coming in at 429 grams without a battery. So we are ultralight. I don't have a front to back and all this cool stuff like B. Koshner and all these cool people, dude. And Ken, dude, you guys are rad. Great job at being rad. We're getting there. I will get there, dude. New to the game still, but stick with us, dude. All right, so we have this freaking badass chassis. Again, if you don't know, it's made out of wood. The blue part, it's wood. Light blue, wood. Come on, dude. It will give your car a wood. Yes, it does. It gives me a wood, too. Oh, dude, look at this thing go. Okay, so basically the idea is we just took, it's running shock springs. They are spring modded, but I just wanted to see how simplified it can be. The idea is to just take a JLU, throw the chassis on there, throw on some mofo wheels with all the tuning options, and there you go. That's it. That's all you need. It's done. Just put a piece of Velcro, put your body on, and let's rip. That's the idea, dude. Ultralight car. I'm running the stock motor. I really want to get a torque beast from Nick and put that in here and see how that does. I just texted him as I was talking to Craig and we were running. I was talking about putting overdrive in this, but I may order an underdrive thinking that the underdrive is going to lower the gear ratio basically. So you're slower, but you're ultimately taking pressure off the motor. So I really want to see how that does. Anybody who around here, Craig, or anybody who has, well, I think Craig's the only one with underdrive, but he's got pimped out cars, dude. Like this one right here, I think he's running underdrive on an SMP, which I would not recommend underdrive on an SMP. They're already slow. You already have all the slow you need. You need to pick up some speed, buddy. So we want an overdrive in that sucker for shizzle because, dude, but look at that go. Come on, Cliff. That was a great climb. I did not show off the angle well enough. That was savage. Now let's go. So our weight balance, I feel like we're a little bit off in our weight balance. We're going to play with that tonight after this video. And also I got some mountain shocks from Craig. Hooked us up. There's some 32s. By the way, if you did not know, I would not waste your money on the 40 millimeter Mountain Springs shocks from Endura. I have a set here. I thought I was gonna get, that you're getting more shock. No. More length, not more shock, right? It's just more body, more extension. It doesn't extend anymore. There's no more travel. It's identical travel. It's just 8 millimeters longer. So if you just want to lift your car up, you need a lift, then dude, throw that on there. You get 8 millimeters taller. It's going to be exactly the same. You won't get any more flex. You won't get anything more out of it, just more height. So that is against Texoma style. So that is opposite Texoma style. You will not find the 40 millimeter Endura shocks on a Texoma style rig. If you put them on there, I might have to come find you, dude. Don't do it. Okay, so I will get this thing dialed in. This is first test. I got it. I got the links mounted up last night. I came home today after work. I smashed it out. I hollered at Craig. I was like, dude, battery pack on the rocks, meet you at Waterloo. He's like, yeah, give me a minute. So I had to smash out, got dinner ready for the family, and I headed out. I didn't even eat it, dude. I just left it ready for them. Later, dude, I got business to take care of. We got to go play hardcore rocks. We're going to go tear it up. Shorties on the rocks, dude. So this, again, I don't know, dude, I hadn't said it. This is not crevice. This is just the body I've been running on crevice. This is the V3 chassis that I took off of crevice. Now crevice is running a V4 chassis. So I just had this. Wanted to make sure that my idea that, because crevice is stretched, JLU rear on the front, deadbolt rear on the back, And so I wanted to make sure that I had accounted for the short wheelbase. And so I did have to add an extra hole in this, but I already had more holes and already made plans for the short wheelbase in the V4 chassis that was not on here. So you know, also the front end is a little bit lower. Then you'll see it. The springs right now are pushed up, so it's about the same height as it's going to be, but the body mount sits lower on this than it does on the V4 chassis, and that is because of the I wasn't accounting for the servo the way I did it. Anyways, just long story again with the extended front, the front end. Anyways, long story. Too many things for right now, dude. If you've been watching, these cars are performing awesome. By the way, that Cliffhanger is dope. Shout out to Joey. It's a Maz cheat code. Awesome car. Same as Bella. He's running SMP on 3S, scramblers. On, I believe, DDPs. DDPs. And he's coming in at 429 grams without a battery. So 118 grams more. That's really a lot more car. That's literally 33% more car than what I'm running. So, again, I need a little bit. I'm going to try just the shocks and maybe a diff cover, maybe the heavy Endura diff cover. It's not heavy like a Mofo, but it is heavy. I think it's 10 grams maybe. And so maybe if we add that would just be just that right amount for our bias. Right now, the weight balance without the battery pack, the balance point is right on the transmission gear coming down through the skid. It's right on the gear. The center of the gear is about where it bounces on the finger. And then with the battery pack in there, it's on the front screw. It moves it to the front screw. So I would like that when I set my car up. I like it to be on the link. That's where I like it to. I try to set all my cars up to where they balance on the front, where the link goes through the skid. And so just because that's where you have to get to, if you can get to that point, especially if you have an angled skid, if you can get to that point, you're good to go. So that's why I weight it that way. And then for the rest of it, I don't give a crap on what my weight balance is or what it actually is, 30, 60s. What I don't give a crap is wherever that skid is, you have to be able to get that over. When that goes over the rock, you have to be able to push over. If the center of balance is not there, you're never going to make it. So, that's where you have to be balanced. In my opinion, when you're running just maxed out comp, you need to be balanced right on the front screw, or the screw that goes through the front of the skid plate that attaches the lower links. So that's how I balance it anyway. And so that way, as soon as you push that point, you can flip the front end down and you can make your climb. So you could put it up slight in front of that. I don't know where that would actually put it. Maybe at like a 60-40, maybe even a little farther forward, potentially. I don't know exactly, but again, it's all about climbing, hitting that ledge. And if you don't have it, you're not gonna make the ledge. So again, it's all about the tricks. And so, we're trying to make sure how many tricks can we do with one car, right? That's the whole point, is how many. I'm trying to set this thing up that I want it to be a jack of all trades. Can we set it up? And, let's just go play. We can climb ledges, we can side hill, we can descend, and then just climb like a freaking spider. So that's the idea. We're just going right now with the Ultralite. Obviously, dude, we could wait this thing out and stick to rocks. That's no problem. We know we can do that. But I want to see how little we can do and keep this thing as absolutely light as possible. So we'll see, dude. Stay tuned for that. We still got a lot more video, dude. I hadn't been talking about the video because I'm so freaking excited, dude. And I have nobody to talk to in real life, you know, and so, well, I do. If I talk to people in real life, I will wear them out. I have way too much energy. I'm way too excited. I'm way too passionate for people in real life. I think it maybe comes across well on YouTube and it fires up a certain select few, but in real life, dude, I'm a bit over the top. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I am. This is how excited I am. To a normie, dude, do you think this goes over well? This much emotion goes over well for a normie? Get out of here, dude. I'm getting sprinkled on. It's not good. Well, actually, it feels amazing, dude. I'm hoping we can just chill right here for the whole video, man. Just do it one shot, knock it out. The screen's starting to get a little bit wet on the iPad, but dude, you know what? We're gonna make it. This was a crazy choice to try. You know what? That's why we're here. We want to see what we can get away with. Again, really, I mean, Cliff comes up and shows that this was dumb and I couldn't make that. But it just, you know, with where our springs are, we're really just popping off. You know, by the way, they're stock shocks in spring mod. But the problem is with the stock shocks, you can't actually run a spring mod. I mean, you kind of do, you can capture it, but you can't pull more than, like, say 2 coils. And at that point, you're not really actually, I mean, you're just shortening the shock a little bit, you know, like or the spring. You know, it really, I think, to run the spring mod effectively, which you would have to really be sure about it, which is the whole point of the spring mod, is that you can always change it, you know, and so, but that you could start to cut coils off and still use the stock shocks. At some point I may try that, but I'm really focused on just continuing on. I don't know. That is a weight saver, dude, those stock shocks, and they work really smooth. It's just, you can't spring mod them, man. And so you're just pushing off the hill all the time. We're losing our side hill, and we're just killing our incline. So if we keep that nose down, you know, we'd be doing a lot better. So we'll see. I think that might be a pretty good deal. I need to try that in a video by itself and try, you know, just wing it, you know, and just probably take off 2 coils and start with that and see how that is. Run a spring mod with 2 coils missing off the soft shot springs from the stock car. So we'll see. Let's go, dude. Looking good. Again, we don't have a ton of flex. We're just running the stock springs, our stock shocks. So, but it's looking pretty mean the way we have it set up. Super stoked on this chassis, dude. I cannot wait to show more, dude. Holy crap, this car is badass. And I just talked to Nick, dude. I'm gonna push Nick and try to get Nick to offer a set of... Sorry, dude, I gotta move. Hold on, let's pause. Dadgummit, sorry, dudes. I was getting rained on, and of course, I guarantee you, now that I moved, it's probably done. So I just chickened out, man. I was just starting to get wet. It was just starting to distract me. So anyways, I have no idea what I was talking about, but dude, look at that Cliffhanger. That thing is so tough. That is a great car. Love seeing the titanium on the cheat code. That thing is just so rad. Great job, Cliff. Great job. Oh, I was talking about the flex. You know, I think we got a fair amount of flex for the stock shocks. I mean, and it's not that, you know, it is a fair amount, you know, but dude, we love our flex around here. I love watching these things just flex around. So, but at the same time, when you're running an ultralight, you know, I don't know that we need it. I don't know. We'll see, dude. I've never done this before. So we're making it up as we go. And that backup right there just goes to show you the 030, it's got some torque, dude. Just bound up right there in between the 2 rocks in the V, and it just flipped me over when I tried to reverse and reset. I was just gonna catch my tire, my rear driver too much, and it was gonna go ass over, just like Cliff did. But he has the overdrive to be able to run it down a little better. So overdrive or underdrive, either way, that his front tires are spinning more than his rear, so that his fronts can outrun his rear tire down the hill. So anyways, dude, look at these rocks, dude. I love playing at Waterloo. Unfortunate for the freaking cobwebs, dude. I don't know, where is the course maintenance? I don't know, dude. By the way, like over here to our right here, if you might see every once in a while some rubble, they had to come out and regrade the top of our hill here and destroyed a whole bunch. We got a bunch of loose rocks. But that means we have loose rocks, and I just haven't taken the time. A little bit distracted, a little busy trying to come out with a new chassis for you dudes. So, but I get to stack those rocks. I'm sure that'll be rad. That'll be fun. I love stacking rocks. I haven't been out to the OHV, dude, in too long. It's been crazy hot. I got too many things going on. Whatever, dude, but I miss the OHV, bro. Shawnee Creek scale OHV bark, bro. The thing is rad. We're gonna have to get, I'm sure it's not gnarly enough anymore, dude. We are gonna have to take it up a notch, dude, because these cars are just getting too badass. So anyway, oh, that's what I was saying. Wow, that's it. So I messaged Nick. I'm gonna push him for an ultimate comp tuners wheel package. And I think it would be good for any car, for tuning your car and your weight balance, but especially on these ultralights. Kind of the point is to have no brass. I have aluminum links. I think that the aluminum links are better. I don't really like the plastic links, just because first of all, they're not high clearance, and second of all, they just get flexy, or I don't know, just they're not clean enough. And so I would recommend just aluminum links, and that's it. And that's all we're gonna do. I need a steering link. I didn't have one of those on spare, on hand. So everything else, this is all just parts I had. And so anyways, again, we're just running the V2 ESC on a stock motor. And man, doing really good. I really think that the underdrive with I still never talked about these wheels, but I really think that the underdrive with the maybe the Nano Beast on the V2 electronics is going to be freaking killer, dude. I think that's going to give us all the torque we need, all the control that we need for comping. We won't have a ton of wheel speed, but hopefully our car is set up well enough that we won't need it. And with 50% overdrive, we should be able to smash some freaking ledges. And being super light, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so excited about this idea. And from here, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna build an ultralight Gladiator chassis. So that's coming next, dude. You know what? We're getting ready. That all this is to get ready for Joe, Exocaged RC. Who everybody knows, dude. He builds the ultralight, man. Like he set the tone, set the tempo for the ultralight builds, man. And so we got to impress him. He drove Maximus. Maximus is a great car, certainly not heavy by any stretch, but certainly much heavier than what we are going to be building on a Texoma style chassis. Got a couple names in the works. We're gonna have to work that out. So I will share a cool idea I was having. I thought that it'd be pretty cool. So I want to have a chassis that's set up, and maybe a first one, just have it kind of set up so it can run anything, and I would like to really think about how all these shock placements actually go. And so for the most part, the double barrel shocks couldn't mount in the same position as a stock shock. A 32 millimeter shock can mount. A 32 millimeter shock from Endura or some of the others that do collapse all the way down. If you buy like the Lion or whatever, or some of the Amazon brands, they do not have the same travel. They say they're 32 millimeter or whatever, or they're not the freaking same, dude. Watch out. And also on some of the 39 millimeter, like I said, for the mountain shocks, they're not any longer traveled. They're just longer body or whatever, just how they mount up. They're just longer. Exact same travel, not longer. Not good. Not Texoma style, dude. So, but anyways, there's going to be a couple ultimate positions, and maybe I'll have, we'll see. Anyways, lot to think about. But ultimately, I would like to come out with a chassis that is already pre-set up, basically. That it has one hole to mount your shocks in. That it's already set up. That all you have to do is follow. Is just, so on the wood chassis, I'll just tell you the name I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with the no-brainer on that chassis. Not this one right here. This is something I'm building in the future that I have to work towards. I have to, lot of research to really dial this thing in. So I know exactly where it is the absolute best for this chassis that it can absolutely do. And so that brings me back for what, how we are going to tune it. So what I'm going to use to tune these chassis and really dial in the front and back and whatever is I talked to Nick about a wheel tuners package, a comp wheels tuner package for maybe the DDPs and the UPWs, or just the UPWs. And anyways, or maybe we could do, because I was just thinking about the feather lights, but you could anyways, the whole idea would be to get the hubs in 0, 3, and 6 in brass and aluminum, and then also to get the brass wheel weights, which are really heavy. You probably just need 2 of them to help with forward bias, and then also the UPWs have the beadlock ring. And those now are offered in brass as well. And so you could have those in aluminum and brass. And you could get the black aluminum, coated aluminum, so that they match in brass. And so your wheels would look trick. And so also, by the way, he offers those with silver and black screws. So there's a number of ways that you can mount them up. Even if you had the same set of wheels, you could have it maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different ways. And then with the beadlock rings, there's a ton of different options. Just make sure you pick one that leaves room to be able to access the 6 hub screws in the middle. If you don't do that, you will have to... a lot of screws, dude, and they're 050 instead of the 1.5s in the middle. Dude, they're awesome design. Just make sure you pick the ones that you can access the 6 hub screws in the middle. But anyway, so that would be a comp wheel tuners package from Mofo. Hopefully, I'm pushing for that. That way, maybe you can knock down the price just a little bit, since you're buying the whole big package, get everything together. It also saves Nick on just one packaging. Maybe, we'll see how. I don't know if it's actually saving him trouble or anything. More trouble, dude. I'm probably more trouble than I'm worth. All these freaking ideas that I start sending Nick, he's gonna be like, dude, please stop messaging me. Just start your own business. And I'll be like, you know what? That's a great idea, Nick. How about that? So right here on this little V, dude, I pulled up there. I had it balanced perfectly the first time. And then I tried to turn up left for some reason. I thought I was like hooked up and Craig was kind of up in the way, so I was going to turn left and it was going to be rad. And then all this struggle to get back up there, dude. I struggled so many times. I even cut out a few of them. Oh, I was getting frustrated. And then finally, just once you balance in the V, dude, it's freaking easy. But when you have not very much torque, when the Emax, certainly not an AGFRC, Reefs, or NSDRC, any of these things, need a big comp servo. So especially these tires grip super much on this rock. Or concrete. So, and anyways, dude, so many things going on. I hope you can, I know you can tell I'm freaking excited, dude. Scatterbrained all over the place. Look at these cars go, dude. Anyways, if you have not already and you're still here, dude, you're freaking awesome. I love you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Come back. I'll be doing this all week. And I'll bring you more stuff, dude. We still gotta show off the V4, but dude, we gotta pimp out this Ultralite. It's gonna be so fun. I had just a blast today. Such a fun car to drive. I cannot wait to get it dialed in so we can just show off even more. So that's what I'm doing as soon as this video is over. I hope you guys have a great one. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great week, man. And dude, rip to your mother effing flip, brother. Dude, look at this. This is too much. Too much, dude. Riptide flip, Cliff. This is a gladiator climb right here, by the way. We can make this with the yaters. It's just, you're just not enough, dude. Every time we hit it, freaking tire over.
Yep, back tire bit.
Yep. As soon as the back tire hit it, over. Here we go, try it. Watch, as soon as the back tire hits, over.